Alderman Brian Hopkins, who's of course one of the downtown aldermen, and this is the alderman speaking here, so that's who we're attributing this to. He has posted a tweet or on X, 300 juveniles, he says, noting rioting in the Loop now. At least 5 victims have been shot, 1 critical with life-threatening gunshot wound to the torso. Multiple police officers attacked and injured with mace and stun guns. At least 1 police officer has been hospitalized. That's according to downtown Alderman Brian Hopkins, who has been very vocal, Rob and Cheryl and Trey, about the need to have new rules of engagement for the Chicago police in terms of how they can deal with youth and how they can deal with large gatherings of youth that happen, as Cheryl, as you say, when the weather gets nice. And it became quite a political story not just a few months ago. Brian Hopkins, one of the big advocates for allowing the police to have much more flexible rules, ability to declare a riot, declare an unpeaceful situation, and to clear people out. So these numbers that he's talking about are a lot bigger than we had heard earlier before. He's saying 5 people injured, shot, I should say, at least 1 with life-threatening wounds.
And there was always that conversation about the curfew between the mayor and the superintendent and the alderman, and that discussion was a constant discussion, and I'm sure this will become a very much needed topic once again. If he says he saw or he's getting information that 300 young people, and at 9:45 tonight, and I went to Rob's office, I went out into the newsroom and I said, you guys, something is happening downtown, not sure if it's a teen takeover, and everybody started researching on their phone to see if they had any information, if there was some kind of meetup, because it started to get violent, and then 5 minutes later, that's when the gunshots were fired.
And we saw these teen takeovers over the summer. They dissipated over the fall. Now, we want to play an audio clip. None of us have heard this. Ravi, Cheryl, and me have been here with breaking news coverage, but I'm told this is the moment the gunshots rang out. Let's watch and listen. There it was. So we were talking about this, 4 to 5. There it is again.
You know, Ryan is all the way at the north end of the building in the sports department on the 3rd floor. And his office and the sports department is right next to the L tracks. He said he turned at about 9:52. He looked at his producer, Mike Johnson, and said, those, I think, were gunshots.
So it sounded like 4 there, three in a row, and then 1 more. And that distinctive sound. I mean, we have cars come down here, spin out in front of the Chicago Theater, horse around, get moved by police.
Doing donuts.
Doing these stuff. That sound right there that we just different.
And Rob, there were fireworks tonight at the Holiday Lights tree lighting ceremony. There were fireworks, so some people could have. We knew it was a very distinct sound, and Rob just kept saying that. There is a difference.
We just looked at each other, right? We're just right outside of our offices, which are very close to each other, here on the 3rd floor where I am, and it was obvious, and it was absolutely.
Well, as you can see, they had a little mishap down in Chicago. I'm sorry about that running late, but we had an emergency. Clever tried to jump on the police officers. They handcuffed her and took her to jail. She was spitting on the police officer, biting them, punching the police officers. I said, take her to jail. She didn't got outrageous. Now go and take her to jail. So we got a little delay or whatever. So I think I'll wait a couple of days and I'll bail out of jail. You know, I'm thinking about doing that. Don't know. I had a little delay. Something emergency came up right before I got ready to go on. I didn't have a chance to tell anybody anything. But we're here now. Clever's not actually in jail. You know better than that. but I wanted to come on because what we had to cover is that we wanted to talk a little bit about Chicago. Did you see what was going down in Chicago down there? But the mayor seems to think there's no problem in Chicago. The youths just probably need some activities. The youths need like another basketball court, handing out free Air Jordans, something like that, you know, some Louis Vuitton purses for the ghetto queens. And that's all they need, because these particular 300 youths who technically going to be brain surgeons, and they're down here tearing up the damn city, but there's really not anything to see. I'm sure it was a misunderstanding. Personally, it could have been some white supremacists who did it. I'm not for sure, but they said it was about 300 youths. They're calling them juveniles. I like to call them youths. They said it was in the loop, and at least 5 or 6 people were shot. Nobody's dead. Well, they may have one that's dead now, but Brandon Johnson said this is not a big deal. Just like when the woman got set on fire on the choo-choo train, Brandon Johnson said it was an isolated incident. He may be the worst mayor Chicago has ever had. No matter what happens, you never see him upset. But that same human piece of trash will come on the network and pretend like he's so upset about some slavery that happened before his damn great-great-grandpapa was even alive. This is what's wrong in the urban community. They have elected morons to run your urban community. And whenever somebody says something or speaks up about something, you got the usual suspect, especially those it's usually 2 kind of people get upset when you talk about these monkeys tearing up the city. Number 1 is the black activists. You know the type, always black power and we black and the white man, or either it's the white guilty liberals. They just misunderstood. We don't care as little T-Roy has 20 felonies. It's not his fault. That's why the judge let old Lawrence Reed out, the fella we did the story on. He had been arrested 49 times. 49 times. Only 10 felonies though. So he's doing better. What you expect? You got to at least let him get to 75 arrests and at least either 15 or 20 of felonies. Then you can say there's a problem. But until then, there's not really a problem going on. See, this is why I wanted to make fun of Will Smith last night, is because the simple reason is they're still making fun of him. I mean, he's the victim now. Let them tell you, they weren't even outraged about it. You know what? It's hard to even embarrass some of these damn people now. You would think if 300 monkeys was destroying a neighborhood that you would be a little upset. Now, this look like a well-to-do black woman here. She said it's a shame. And did you see the elderly couple? I'm going to show it again. The elderly couple who was hiding. The older man had his wife hand, and they was out for a night on the town. They were over here hiding.
It's heartening to see this. You know, right. Holiday time, everybody wants to celebrate and enjoy the evening, and something like this happens.
You're not used to that? You are in Chicago, right? See, it's not even safe really to go out in any major city at night. If there's a major city, I'm talking about like a major, if you can show me a city that has at least 700,000 people and you can go out at night, whoever the mayor of that town is, they're doing a damn good job. Because I don't know one major city in America that has over 700 people. Now, there's some small cities. I'm talking about major cities. If you got to at least have 700,000 or more, show me a city with 700,000 people and you're not afraid to go out at night. It may be a shootout. You know there's a problem. Here we are talking about sending peace all around the country. I mean, all around the world. And you can't even go out at night. You're subject to get robbed going out at night. But I want to bring that back up because I wanted to show you this elderly couple. I'm gonna tell you was a pretty good ran country as far as not being like polluted and stuff. It's Japan. I've never been to Japan, but every time I see somebody, I know somebody who went there. That's what they always talk about. Now, I'm gonna show that clip again, and then I'm gonna bring Brandon Johnson up. because he had a beautiful analogy of it. He's a freaking moron, boy. I ain't lying. That Brandon Johnson is a moron. He just don't give a damn. It's so obvious that if somebody cared about their city, when you see this kind of stuff going on, you would just be a little upset. He never seems upset unless he's talking about something that happened 150 years ago or so. Dude's a freaking moron, man. I ain't lying. He can't even pretend to just give a damn just a little bit. Like, at least he ought to be able to pretend. He can't even do that. Let me see if I wanted to show you the, see if I can find that old.
X from Alderman Brian.
Let me see if I want to show you that older couple. There he is. Look, that's them right here. Look at this older couple. He went out with his wife.
300 juveniles.
Look, and they dressed up. They show up too. He said, baby, we got to get down. These freaking monkeys running around shooting for no damn reason. Notice that they're always shooting for no reason. When we grew up, people would have a fight. And then they always talk about the ops and stuff. But they always got to shoot somebody, and they're always shooting the wrong people. But this is the thing that gets me. Whatever happened to guys just fighting it out? No. These cowards always got to do. Look at this elderly couple. I felt sorry. When I saw this video, I felt sorry for this elderly man trying to take his wife out.
He says, noting rioting in the Loop now.
He said, get down, honey. Get down, honey, because there's some wild monkeys out here. Some wild monkeys out here, honey. Now, I'm going to show you Brandon Johnson. Not what he said about this, but I think I got like 2 or 3 videos of Brandon Johnson talking. This is one he was talking. Who knows what the nigga was talking about?
Are you prepared to defend this land that was built by slaves, a land?
You know, this is the part that gets tiresome to me. It really does. Now, I'm not saying you should know your history. You should know your history. But when all you do is talk about your history, but you don't got nothing to say about all the criminal activities that's happening right now, technically you're still enslaved.
That was built by indigenous people, a land that is built by workers. Are you prepared to defend this land? The people united will always prevail. I need you all to stand firm, to stand strong. If this president decides to continue to break this constitution.
You hear this damn fool? Now here's the other clip. I think this was November 23rd after he was elected.
Look, demonizing children is wrong. We have to keep them safe as well.
He looked like he ought to be at a mental institute to me. He don't look stable. Look at the haircut. Why is he wearing his hair like that? A grown man, I don't know if he's trying to go like a new style of the Mr. T or what, but look at his glass. He looks crazy. He looks slap crazy. Would you listen to anything a fool like this tells you? Demonizing youth is wrong. It's wrong. I like to slap the cow piss out of him.
Demonizing children is wrong.
Children robbing people is wrong.
We have to keep them safe as well.
They're the ones robbing. He said you got to keep them safe. Does this man look like he even cares about anything that happened to you in your freaking city? This is an idiot.
Have you ever taught middle school?
Has your mama ever taught middle school?
Have you ever raised young people? Do you understand the risk that young people take just because they're young? Do you know that home plate is at the bottom of my stairs? I found that out when my son was sliding down those stairs trying to score. They're young. Sometimes they make silly decisions. They do. And so we have to make sure that we are investing to make sure that young people know that they are supported.
He got to be one of the dumbest fools I've ever seen in my life. I ain't letting the stuff he be saying. When I first heard him say it, when he first got ready to come in office, I just thought that he was playing. I couldn't believe that somebody this damn stupid was going to get elected. Now, I'm not saying he got elected fair and square, because you know how they do it down there in Chi-Town. Just ask Barack Obama, that piece of trash right there. Speaking of Barack Obama, I got a couple of clips from Michelle Obama too. We'll get to it in a minute. I saw somebody I be laughing. They were upset at the Marjorie Taylor Greene video. I got some more to say on that because I saw it upset you. I always tell you, if you want me to continue talking about something, just let me know how much it upsets you. I promise you, I promise you, I'll keep talking about it. See, I won't even talk about it no more. But when you said that, what dude wear glasses in the house? I don't know. Maybe the dude who looks like your mama. Maybe that's who wear glasses inside at night. They be trying their best. Clever says, you don't even get mad when they're saying something. I said, first of all, they shut-ins. The only time they ever go anywhere is like to the local Walmart or they're in the house beating their meat off or something like that, talking tough on the internet. It don't really faze me no more because I like making fun of them, actually. Just leave all your comments down. I'm not going to delete them. I'm not going to do it. I like making fun of you. I like for you to tell me how I upset you. Make sure you leave a long comment too. I like those too. Leave me a long comment how I upset you, how you upset because I said something. I find it funny. A grown man is obsessed and gets so upset that he leaves messages and then he think he's upsetting me. I find the whole thing comical. I always have found it comical when people do that. You don't be upset me. I already know I got my hands. Matter of fact, I got my foot on your neck, and I didn't kick you in the balls because you so upset about something I said about your hero. Just keep telling me how I upset you because I love when you tell me how I upset you. I promise I do. I promise you I do, and I'm gonna make sure that I tell you again. So I want you to tell me where it hurts at. I like you to tell me where it hurts at. I want to show you because we can go back to some of the COVID incidents. That some of you may have forgot about that. Before I get to Michelle and Marjorie Taylor Greene, because I got a funny video on her and her new boyfriend. I mean, boo. I'm sorry, her new boo. She got her new boo. Is there anybody who ain't banging Marjorie Taylor Greene? And she took the money too. 5 years in, she said, I'm gonna resign. I can get my benefits. I was worth $700,000 when I came in, worth $25 million now. Show me anywhere you can invest and have any job. You can go from $700,000 to $25 million in 5 years. Please show me because I want to invest in that. I got to get there. Only in politics, only these corrupt politicians. And people be getting mad trying to uphold them. I'm gonna talk about all politicians. Give a damn who it is. And anybody who cover politics, if I want to talk about you, I'm gonna talk about you too. But her new beau, it's a funny video of him. I thought it was funny. Don't let me find out about it because you know I'm gonna talk about it. But before we even get to that, I wanted to show you because some of you may have forgot about this. You remember when the COVID was going on? They had the whole COVID, was at the height of COVID. Because I got a couple of people on the video I wanted to show you. One is Anthony Fauci and some other. This is how we listen to these people. Anthony Fauci is still running his pie hole. He got caught in all kind of law. Republicans don't even have the kahunas to lock up anybody of prominence. They always have it. Pam Bundy just did another press conference talking about she locked. I want you to lock up child molesters. I want you to lock up other criminals and terrorists. I want all that locked up. But one of the main ones I want locked up is some of these bastards who's been allowing those perverts to run the damn country. We can spy on everything you do, but we don't know where the perverts at. Oh, they know where they at. But and to be honest with you, Donald Trump's rating is hurting. I tried to tell people they don't want to listen to me, keep listening to the ones who just bangs the drums the whole time. This CNN fella here, who normally, and even though he's on CNN, I can't remember his name, he's been accurate on saying how good Donald Trump was doing. I told everybody the Epstein thing was going to hurt him, but they didn't believe me because they was listening to like Mark Levin and Clay and Buck, and they was telling them, because they never watered. Sean Hannity, they carrying the picture. You got to be able to criticize the people you say you support. don't you just become another flunky. I said the Epstein rollout not only is going to hurt Donald Trump, it's going to hurt the midterm election. And when J.D. Vance tries to run, because he's going to run in 2028, it's going to hurt him too. You just mark my word on it. Here's CNN talking about that.
Starting, in my opinion, to see the real world consequences of what we're seeing in the polling. That is cracks, actual cracks in Trump's Republican support. His net approval rating amongst Republicans is down over 20 points since January. We are seeing a president who had for months tried to ensure that the Epstein files were not going to be released, despite the fact that his approval rating on the Epstein files was south of 50%, despite the fact that the vast majority of Republicans wanted those Epstein files released. And more than that, what you saw was Marjorie Taylor Greene playing a little bit of political punditry, right? Saying that the Republican Party is likely to lose the House of Representatives come 2026. That, of course, is what we see in all the polling data as well. This, in my opinion, has been the 10 worst days of polling that Donald Trump has had throughout his entire second term. And Marjorie Taylor Greene resigning and stating what she did, in my mind, sort of puts the capstone on it, and also puts the capstone on a day in which the President of the United States met with Zohran Mamdani and that love fest. To quote the movie Tootsie, this is one nutty hospital.
Yep. Now, and I tried to tell y'all, him hobnobbing with Mamdani is that Mamdani is using him. I know. I even had a funny video. They were saying Donald Trump was using. Let me show it to you. It's the opposite way around, though. You don't go and play nice with the devil. You don't play footsie with the devil and think you're going to come out not smelling like some rotten corpse or something. Because Mamdani, he don't mind lying to you. Now, this is the memes everybody was making because they thought Donald Trump won.
Cute little terrorist, isn't he? Ready to eat, son. Nice and easy. Finish it all. He likes this goat sperm more than milk for some
Says goat sperm
reason. Okay, son. That's a good boy. You're going to listen to Daddy when he speaks to you next time, right? Okay, little guy. Remember what I told you. Go against me.
Now, that's funny. I agree with you. I think it's funny, too. But the bottom line is that Mamdani is a communist, period. Donald Trump says he's a communist. I don't mind you meeting with him. The problem I have is after y'all have the meeting, it's like Donald Trump was covering for him when the media got ready to just say, I'm a fascist. Now, don't tell him what to say. Let him talk for himself. See, that's the part I don't like. I don't like this like y'all was a little too damn friendly to me. Now, I know you say you got to be diplomatic and all this kind of stuff. No, this is beyond that because he didn't even have to take the damn meeting if you ask me. But didn't like what he actually did. Now, here what I'm going to show you now. We're going to get to Michelle Obama. Don't worry about that because now people saying again she's going to run for office. I get sick of being right about this every time. Trust me, I want to be wrong about Michelle Obama running because nothing I would like more than Michelle Obama running so I can make fun of her. I'm going to be honest. I don't mind, but I just know she's not going to do it because the one thing Michelle Obama cannot take, and you can tell every time she talk about something now, she does not like real criticism. She likes people to kiss her ass all the time. And is she on Ozempics? Because I got a disturbing video of her too. It looked like she's on Ozempics and stuff because she's lost extremely weight. You know how you get that sunken in kind of face when you take that Ozempics? You can lose the weight like this, but eventually your face starts denting in or something. You don't look well. I mean, she's never looked well, but she really don't look well now. She's still angry though. Never seen a woman so damn angry. Lack of being for anything. Let me see here. My man Kobe Johnson just hit us up on a sponsorship here, and Kobe. He left us a message. What did Kobe say? Kobe says, happy belated, E.T. Where did you go in New Hampshire? I heard Goldenrod. That's great. Stop for anyone, friend. Well, we stopped in, we went through Manchester first, and then we went through, I was calling it Concord, but it says Concord. It's not Concord. the people who's not from there called it Concord. They told us it's pronounced Concord. So we went through Concord, and it was a nice little drive too. We went from Boston, because we landed in Boston, and we drove up through Boston, Manchester, nice and quiet in Manchester. We went to Concord. It was a nice, beautiful drive too. That's what I liked, a peaceful drive. It took us about 2.5 hours to get to Vermont, and we went to Woodstock, Vermont, and went through Bethel and whatever. I'm not trying to make fun. It's some great people in New Hampshire. It's some great people in Boston. It's some great people in Vermont. But let me tell you something. There's a bunch of people in Vermont, and I'm talking about the women, who look just like Bernie Sanders. And I'm not just trying to say that too. It's a bunch of women in Vermont who looks like Bernie Sanders. We was driving down the street, and I said, look, is that Bernie Sanders? Oh, that's a lady. I said, that's a lady. And we started noticing a pattern down in Woodstock. I don't know about the other part, but Woodstock, Vermont, there was a whole lot of women who looked like Bernie Sanders, which is kind of strange. And some of the men there looked like they was taking a lot of estrogen. I'm not saying all of them, but there was several there. And they had a protest down there. We didn't get a chance to get it on video. There was a No Kings, and they saw us go through Woodstock, and they started waving at us like, look, some black people. We ain't seen me, y'all. Look, No Kings. And me and Clever was laughing at that. I thought it was funny. But anyway, we had a great time. And it was, I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was going through Concord, New Hampshire. There were some more No Kings people on the bridge, but we didn't get it till we got up close, and they look like Bernie Sanders too. I think it's a bunch of inbreeding going with Bernie Sanders and his people. I'm just saying, it's something strange right there. But anyway, I thought that was funny. Good to see everybody tonight. You know, Steak, my brother, I forgot to even warn you, brother. I was going to tell you, and then something had popped up, an emergency popped up, and I forgot to tell you, brother. Stacey Michaels, good to see you, my sister. The old bag, good to see you, my sister. My man Brad Armstrong. Who else is there in there? Now, what I want to do now, oh, you know, I forgot, it's one more. No, I forgot. My man, Larry Montgomery, I forgot. I'm sorry about that, bro. I just saw it. Larry Montgomery hit us up for a sponsorship. And Larry said, our country is under attack. Boy, you ain't never lied. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. You just refreshed my memory on something, Larry. Since you said that, I got something to show you. Larry said our country's been taken over. Some sheriff or was a white sheriff down in Minnesota, I think it was, and he was apologizing for following the law. But then they had a Somalian sheriff who came up. Let me show you this Somalian sheriff. He's speaking in Somalia, saying something about he's here to protect the Somalians or something. It was a strange video. I'm gonna get to Fauci in a minute. I'm gonna get to Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm not gonna forget about her because I got something funny to make fun of her again. Because I saw I was upsetting some people. And thank you for telling me. I want to give you a thanks for telling me. And I got a video that you may have forgot about when I bring up this COVID thing about Kathy Holcomb of New York. But where is that video at with the this damn sheriff, Somalian sheriff? He looked like. Oh, here it is. Hold on, man. Did you hear what he said? Look what he says. As a Somalian police officer, we work for you, Somalians. Why is it that our country tolerates a bastard who's in this country? Somalia is a shithole. Everybody knows it. That's not slandering Somalia. It is. I don't never remember anybody telling a travel agent or saying we going on a beautiful vacation to Somalia. And they had Omar and all the rest of them be getting upset. But I don't give a damn if you get mad about me talking trash about you, because I'm going to talk trash about whoever I want to talk trash about. Somalia is the shithole. Everybody knows it. You've never heard anybody say, I'm going to go visit Somalia. It's ridiculous. And then these filthy Somalians come over here and telling us how we're over here and they hate the country, they hate racism. Why are you over here then? This damn sheriff, right? He need to be dropped back off in Somalia somewhere. Clown.
haddaan askarnahay Soomaaliyeed ininka ayni shaqaynaa habeenii maalinba ininka ayni taagannahay ma fahanteen horta sida ogtihiinba wadankan anaga qaxootiyan imaadnay.
As you know, we came to this country as refugees. Listen to it.
Askar Soomaaliya.
There were no Somalian police officers. That's where they messed up at.
Ma jiri jirin. Marka hadda anaga markii
So now that we have been hired, it means we are working for our own people. See, this is the part that Donald Trump didn't get when he was meeting with Mandami. Because no matter what the bastards say, once they get in office, once they get in power or anything, they will lie to you. I don't care how nobody say he's smart. Y'all thought he was smart about the Epstein thing. Look how that bit him in the butt. When he said Hillary suffered enough, I told you he made a mistake then. Didn't believe me. I said, don't bring your son-in-law, Jared Kushner, there, because I hate Jared Kushner. I told him. I said, don't bring your daughter in there either because she's a liberal. Didn't listen to me because people get their feelings involved and you get mad when I tell you the truth. I'm not going to ever sugarcoat it for you. I'm not going to make up stuff. I don't need to allow Obama or nobody because they got enough dirt on them. But when you make a mistake or do something stupid, I'm going to just call you on it. Don't get mad at me. This is crazy here. See, we understand the culture. See, that's another thing I'm sick of. F your culture. I'm sick of people always talking about their culture. You over here. If you came from another country, you like your culture so much, how about you go back to your country and then love your culture over there? I don't want to hear nothing else about that. I don't care. I don't care nothing about your culture. I don't care if it sounds insensitive. I don't care. That's the problem with everybody be making them think, I'm not interested in your culture. If I'm interested in your culture, I go to your country. And hell will freeze over before I go there and visit. But see, this is what we do. And then they start thinking that they can bully you around once they get in office. That's why you can't let them in. They don't have to even pretend with the Trojan horse no more. They got a whole herd of freaking horses coming in. They're not hiding it. They're riding in on white horses, black horses, red horses. In Chicago, there was some Muslim riding the horses in the middle of the street, speaking in Arab language, blocking off traffic, and we didn't do a damn thing about it. We weak in this country. I told you. Problem in this country is that the men are too weak because all they want to talk about is tolerance. Do you know how many conservative men who have told me in person, online, that I was extreme? That's why your country being destroyed, because you saying I'm extreme. I said, somebody break in your house. Do you want a person to handle like me, or you want them to handle like you? You want to have a conversation with it. You want to give them some bottled milk or something. That's the problem with our society. Everybody think they're being loving by being tolerant. I'm zero tolerance of another bastard coming from another country lecturing me on your culture or anything else. I don't care. And I don't care about you getting the comments. Like if I talk about Asians, they get in the comment. If I talk about the Somalians, if I talk about the Ukrainians, if I talk about the UK ones, when you come in over here, you adjust to our customers. I don't give a damn what country you from. I don't really care. That's our problem right there. And see, they got all these so-called activists who then pumped them up. This fool should be removed out of his post as being a police officer, Mr. Officer. See, y'all let them run that scam on you when they came up with the whole COVID lie. Anthony Fauci should be doing life in prison. Technically, he should be an old Sparky. He's an infectious disease expert. Let me tell you something. No, I'm not a disease expert, nor do I pretend to be some disease expert. But God has given me a little common sense. In the moment that they told me that a dust mask was able to stop an infectious disease, click, my mind turned off. No, you're not a specialist. Like I said many, many times, I was in the chemical field for about 20 years, and nobody's going to tell me that a dust mask could possibly stop an infectious disease. If you say that, you're stupid as hell. Hell is you talking about? It's a dust mask. Just go look at read what it even said it can prevent. And then go leave. The particles are way too small for you to prevent from an infectious disease. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Once they said that, I said, I'm done. I know it's a scam now. I don't need no expert telling me nothing. I knew it was a scam. The whole damn thing was a scam. And then you had these people on CNN talking about how they admire Anthony Fauci. He had something to do with the AIDS virus, if you ask me. He ain't never done anything. He been in office longer than anybody else, one of the highest paid so-called public servants, but he wasn't a public servant. He is like the Kevorkian of the medical industry, if you ask me. But here you had these people praising Anthony Fauci. Do you remember what Kathy Hochul said? Speaking of Kathy Hochul, and she needs to lay back off that Botox just a little bit because her face ain't moving no more. I don't know what she's taking, but she look like she got paralysis in one of her eyes or something. One of her eyes is bigger. Is it even a real eye? I'm not for sure. But one of her eyes is bigger and it don't move. It's like it be talking to you. While she's over here talking with her mouth, her eyes doing like this. Like it's almost like I want to say, would you get that eye down and make that eye behave? You need to stop getting injections in your eye, girl. There's something wrong with that eye. Now, I got 2 clips of Kathy Hochul. One, her eye is not moving. I don't know what's wrong with her eye. I couldn't even pay attention to what she was saying because the eye was talking to me like, what you say, eye? I'm looking at her eye and her eye looked like it's like jumping at me or something. I want to talk about her eye first, and then I'm going to tell you what she said that was even crazier. I don't like her. I just think she's fake. I think she's a lunatic. But New York, if y'all have a fair election, she can lose. But I don't know if what's that woman's name? Is it Stacey or something like that running against her? Oh, she's a better candidate, but you just never know with these damn fools. Then here's Kathy with the eye first before we get to her other clip.
Do you want to know what I really think?
Look at that damn eye. Why is that a real eye? Something's going on here. I mean, I don't want to know what you think. I want to know what's wrong with your eye. Because her eye is not moving and it's bigger. One is bigger than the other. Not trying to make fun, but she's a lunatic. I'm just saying. Look at her. She looks slap crazy. Look like she need to be in the one's floor of a cuckoo nest. If they ever do a part 2, I want to see her in that because she looked like she need to be in the nut house.
Please, it's bullshit. How dare they take an elected official who's been going down there for weeks to escort people who are afraid to walk into a court.
Oh, this is when the people got arrested or something for ICE. Look at the eye though. I don't even care what you're saying. I'm focused on the eye.
House in the United States of America. Because despite them having legal status and following the rules and making their appointments, that they don't know what's going to happen to them. So Brad Lander has stepped up.
I'm sorry, Kathy. I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but could you explain? Oh, she didn't close the eye. Let me open your eyes back up, girl.
To be a guiding.
It then went down some. Now look at it. You see how her eyes is squinching? You don't find that Botox, you done got too much on one side. See, you need to tell them to reduce the Botox on this side because one side is like it's going down, the other one going. And then she got real red lipstick on. That's right, old bag. She got the real red lipstick on. She's trying to look. I'm looking hot now. Did Cuomo ever freeze you down? Because Cuomo likes to feel women down. Used to be his second in command.
Help for them. And this is what happens to them.
Stan Manley says she looks like, who's that? No, I'm sorry. Augustina DeBella says she looks like The Rock. Oh, somebody else said, oh, I get what you're saying now. Stan the Man says she has got a little sloth in her. Oh, that's what Harris said. She got, oh, I know that. Yeah, because The Rock used to do his eyebrows like that. One was up. I get it. Maybe that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to imitate The Rock. But it don't look the same when The Rock does it. It look like he's trying to do it. It's like you're not trying to do it, though, Kathy. Got the nerve to come out here with that hot red lipstick on, too, with your eyes not moving, forehead not moving. She looked like she just escaped from an insane asylum right now. You scaring me. I'm going to be honest, you scaring me now. I got to get off the screen because I'm getting scared as hell now. Girl is scaring the living hell out of me. Looking like some kind of creature from somewhere. Now, I had this other clip of, and this is the one. Now, you may have forgot about this one, but I didn't forget about this. And this is why I went and got this clip right here, because you got to specifically put this search in to get this one. Remember when Kathy Hogan was recruiting people to be her apostles? She says, I need you to take this vaccination. And Jim Jones wants you to take the Kool-Aid, drink the Kool-Aid. She said, I want you to be my apostle.
To get this community back. And what we went through this
she's why she gonna say God was talking to her. Girl, that's the devil.
Pandemic made us stronger. I believe that, especially when
she said the pandemic made us stronger. Yes, it made us stronger enough to listen to you.
Talk to young people who weren't able to have their graduations from high school or a normal life for the last 18 months. I say to them, whatever comes your way in life, you are stronger. You are more resilient. God let you survive this pandemic because he wants you to do great things someday. He let you live through this when so many other people did not. And
yeah, you had a better chance of living if you don't take that damn jab.
That is also your responsibility. But how do we keep more people alive? We are not through this pandemic.
How do you keep more people alive? Watch this.
I wished we were, but I prayed a lot to God during this time.
Kathy says she prayed a lot to God. She's a filthy, filthy liar. I guarantee you, Kathy was not praying to God. Now, you may have been praying to your daddy, the devil, Lucifer, but you weren't praying to God. No, I don't believe that.
And you know what? God did answer our prayers.
God answered her prayers. Praise the Lord.
He made the smartest men and women, the scientists, the doctors, the researchers. He made them come up with a vaccine.
God didn't do that. You lying on the Lord now, heifer. She said the Lord made them come up with this vaccination. That's what Kathy said. You fake eye heifer, you. I don't know what, Mrs. Botox.
That is from God to us. And
she said a vaccination is from God to you can't make this.
We must say thank you, God. Thank you.
Thank you for trying to kill me, Lord, is what she's saying. Thank him for trying to kill you with the vaccination.
And I wear my vaccinated necklace all the time.
She wears her vaccinated necklace. Ain't that cute?
Say, I'm vaccinated. All of you. Yes, I know you're vaccinated. You're the smart ones.
She said you're the smart one if you've been vaccinated. Guess what? I guess I'm the dumb one, dude. Because like I said, I've never even had a COVID test. I was not letting them put nothing in my nose. I don't trust them. They may infect me with something. You don't understand the untrust I got for the medical community. I just do. It's the doctor that had the cure for cancer. What's his name? Was Zimba, or something like that. He had supposedly healed people of AIDS, cancer, all kind of stuff. They locked him up. So you can't be doing that. Using these herbs and natural things that God put out here. We don't want you doing that. Let's get you some of these prescription drugs. We don't want to get the natural stuff that God created in herbs. We want to get the stuff that's going to have you have a side effect like your eye may pop out. may have a heart attack. I'm taking this for my allergy, but the side effects is you may have a heart attack. You may get a stroke or something.
But you know there's people out there who aren't listening to God and what God wants. You know this.
You're right. That's it, Samuel. Thank you, that brother, Dr. Sebi. Is that how you say his name? Me and Clever was actually just watching another little deal on him. And boy, they sure hated that man. The medical industry hated that man.
You know who they are.
He did have a lot of children, though. I think one of his wives said he had like 50. I don't know. Somebody said 20, but somebody said 50.
I need you to be my apostles.
She wants you to be her apostle. She like Jesus now. Oh, she's gonna go by and she's gonna choose her 12 apostles.
To go out and talk about it and say, we owe this to each other. We love each other.
If you love me, why are you trying to give me this then?
Jesus taught us to love one another. And how do you show that love?
These demons will even try to, they hate the Bible any other time. But whenever these demons want to try to bribe you, especially a Christian, they just quote a couple of scriptures. Oh, she's so spiritual now. She wants some apostles. This is almost worse than Hillary Clinton when Hillary Clinton was saying that I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from. Ain't you from Chicago? They don't talk like that in Chicago. But the dumbasses at the church let her come up in the pulpit and talk like that, making fun of your vernacular, and you too stupid to even know she making fun of you.
But to care about each other enough to say, please get vaccinated because I love you. I want you to live.
Well, guess what? You'll never be able to show me you love me because you're not going to make me take none of that. Most of the time, I just ignore anything the so-called medical experts say. I just ignore them. Now, it's funny because now some of y'all get mad. Don't get too mad at me now. I'm not trying to give you any medical advice right here. But I remember before I even turned 40, that all of these men who I worked with back then and some of the other ones I didn't work with, even some family members, they were telling you about this annual exam you needed to get. Then when you turn 50, they say you need to get it. When you turn 60, you supposed to have to. Guess how many times I got it done? 0. You ain't sticking nothing up my anus to look at nothing because there's a certain wall that you're never supposed to go by past anyway. So it actually makes you more immune. It breaks down your immune system. You can study it for yourself if you think I'm lying. And they say that colon cancer has increased since they've been running up in people with these damn tests. All I'm saying is that I'll be damned if I ever get one let you have a test on me like that. It's just not going to happen. And every time they say there's no validity in that, just like they said there was no validity in autism and the vaccination. Now, RK Jr. they're doing some research now because they've thought that it is. I've been saying it for at least 20-some years now. But I'm not a medical doctor, but they keep trying to say, I'm not letting you. It's just certain things I just use common sense on. These so-called experts are no experts at all. How many times has the so-called expert got it wrong? Damn, how many times can you get stuff wrong and they keep calling you a damn expert? Look at Anthony Fauci. He been getting stuff wrong for the longest. Matter of fact, I got a clip of Anthony Fauci. He keeps getting stuff wrong and they keep bringing him around. He needs to be arrested. Now, you remember when Anthony Fauci and that mayor, what's her name, Bauer, I think her name is, down in D.C., was going around knocking on people's door. It looked kind of creepy, like something like from a communist movie or like a Nazi movie or something.
Those other states.
Oh, my God. They're going to keep the outbreak smoldering in the country. It's so crazy. I mean, they're not doing it because they say they don't want to do it. They're Republicans. They don't like to be told what to do.
Right.
I believe Anthony Fauci truly is the epitome of an evil man. Because here's the little kicker here. It's bad when you do something on accident, like a malpractice. It was an accident that somebody died because it was an accident. It is a horse of a different color when you purposely do stuff that you know is bad for people, yet you keep promoting it. That is the epitome of pure evil. They knocking on the door. I wish Anthony Fauci would have knocked on my damn door talking about a vaccination. I'm saying, man, if you don't get the hell out of my property, man, from the pistol whoop you. Hell is you talking about? Coming on my property, telling me something about I need to be taking some food. You better get out of my face with that. Listen, nothing no damn CDC or no.
And we got to break that, unpack that.
He said we got to break y'all. That's what he's saying in so many words. We got to break y'all. He said just because you're Republican, that's why you don't want to take this vaccination. Then later on, he found out that he was wrong about it. Did anybody hold him accountable for that? No. These people are never held accountable for anything. They do whatever the hell they want to. Anthony Fauci is supposed to be an expert. Now, here's Anthony Fauci again.
Hope that if, in fact, we get to the point where the volume of cases is such and organizations like the CDC recommend, CDC doesn't mandate anything. I mean, recommend.
See, this is what gets me. I forgot the other woman, Wojcicki or something. She had a funny name. She was the CDC director. And they were talking about guidance. They was wrong about all guidance. And I'm supposed to listen to this freaking garden gnome.
That people wear masks. I would hope that they abide by the recommendation and take into account the risk to themselves and to their families. And again, we're not talking about forcing anybody to do anything.
Totally understood. There is a perception out there by many, how many I don't know, that they don't work and that the data concludes that they didn't work in the first go-round. Respond to that on masks.
Yeah, well, that's not so. I mean, when you're talking about at the population.
He said that's not so the masks work. He came out after this and said the mask didn't work. Now he's changed his argument again. Just like he lied about gain of function. Just like he lied about the disease came from a wet market. This is a piece of trash here. He's a low-down, dirty scumbag, Anthony Fauci is. Now, here's another doctor talking about Anthony Fauci.
Fauci, when he was sitting there, that SOB knew for a fact that that virus came from the Wuhan lab. He knew that because he had funded the gain-of-function research in that lab, and he had already begun to design a cover-up. And we know that from the emails he sent to a group of researchers, academics, trying to get their support to push that come-from-nature theory.
Fact.
And that's the biggest lie of omission in American history. Because if he had simply owned up to the fact that that thing came from the lab, we could have pressured the Chinese to give us the genome sequence, which would have allowed us to design an effective vaccine rather than.
See, this is what people don't understand about this man. It's something diabolical about him. I mean, it really is. Julie, my mom says, combined with AIDS epidemic, Fauci is the largest mass murderer in history, and our tax dollars made him rich. You absolutely are correct. Bobcat Klein says Fauci lied a lot. He did. Definitely did that. Cricket Kid said, yeah, taken to Wuhan under Obama, created at Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Bingo, Cricket. Bingo is exactly what they did. They knew what they were doing the whole damn time. And guess what? Has anybody been held accountable for what they did with this? Nobody's been held accountable.
And the crap we wound up getting. And again, Trump got lied to about that. Not just by Fauci, but by Pfizer.
Well, we all know they lied. And see, and here's the thing. You couldn't even talk about it on social media. They would kick you off. You know when you're over the target on anything because the social media starts telling you you can't talk about that. I got my other station back that I had about 400 and some thousand subscribers back in 2017. I got taken off because, first of all, I wouldn't go with the transgender crap. Second, the reason I got taken off is they made an excuse talking about I said that the shooter in Texas looked like a Bernie Sanders supporter. They use that as a lie. Miss NBC conspired with YouTube to get me kicked off, and I'm still talking about it. Damn Skippy I am, because you bastards owe me a lot of money, and I want my money. I'm going to keep talking about it, too. Now, Marjorie Taylor Greene, before we get to Michelle Obama, Marjorie Taylor Greene, as you know, she's stepping back because somebody needs to ask this question, because I think somebody asked Kamala Harris this question. Hold on, I got a clip. Why didn't Joe Biden's why didn't they bring out these records? Watch what Kamala Harris says.
Can you tell us why your administration didn't release the Epstein files?
I can't stand this knee pad heifer either. She be walking like she got such dignity. Ain't never accomplished a damn thing in her life.
Can you tell us why your administration?
I like to pistol whoop Willie Brown, because he's the one who introduced this heifer to us.
Didn't release the Epstein files? Can you tell us? 4 years, but you guys didn't do it. What's your take on it?
Because it's all political. I wanted to come out too, but with them it was all political. She said, I ain't gonna answer that. Damn shame, you ask me. You know what? It just proves you can be anybody. You can be dumb as hell and still make it in political office. If nothing else proves it, Kamala Harris proves that. Now, I wanted to show you, where's that one at? Here is the one of, well, I'm going to play with Marjorie. I want to play this again, Marjorie Taylor Greene, and I'm going to show you another video of her new boyfriend, or I'm sorry, her new beau. His name is Brian Glenn. I didn't know who he was until Marjorie Taylor Greene. I mean, he got right side broadcasting. He's some kind of big shot over there. But Marjorie Taylor Greene, she played on hands when she, to me,
as a
I can't get over this one right here.
conservative and as a business owner in the construction industry and as a realist, I can say we have to do something about labor, and that needs to be a smarter plan than just rounding up every single person. And
you know, this skank right here got a lot of nerve. You know what I mean? See, when she was right about the Epstein stuff, but I just can't get over this right here. So in her financial disclosure, she was estimated had a net worth of about $700,000. Her and her husband are 25 years. Now, all this time they weren't able to get real rich. All of a sudden, their construction company and everything else is doing real good since she got in office. She's always talking about America first. It's Marjorie Taylor Greene first. And that means first in the line to get that sausage, because it's the only thing so she was worth $700,000 when she took office in 2021. Now everybody believes she's worth close to $25 million. And she's going to retire exactly 5 years after holding office, because now she get that lifetime pension that we got to pay for. I think it's a damn outrage that people who F up the country, people who run the damn deficit up, they get a pension that's better than any pension you ever had. You can work 50 years. You can be in the military a long time. You may get a pension and stuff, but it ain't after 5 years. It's people who serve in the military for 25 years. They get a pension. It ain't good as these politicians, and they don't even do a good job. We're rewarding people for ripping us off. We're rewarding people for doing a lousy job. Her base salary was $174. She was worth $11 million. So in 2 years, from 2021 to 2023, she jumped from $700,000 to $11 million. More than $10 million she made within 2 years. And then they say it doubled by 2024 to about 22 million. And then she made another $3 million the last year of 2025. So technically she made a little over $24 million in 5 freaking years. And she's talking about America first. And nobody has done more trading than she has because she got insider trading. And her and Thomas Massie acting like they got so much scruples. You ain't got no damn scruples. You talking about America first, but you get all this insider trading. We can't do insider trading. Let me know what stock that I can bid on so I can make a bunch of money like you too. That's why they don't want to do away with this insider trading. Let them doing it. Now, her new boyfriend, I don't know if you see her new beau. This heifer will take that ding-a-ling from anybody. I'm just gonna keep it 100 for you. Because okay, she first of all, she had the sex therapist worker, then the gym instructor, Kevin McCarthy. I think she slept with him too, even though he's partially gay. Yeah, I said it. And allegedly. And then she has this Brian fella who technically was married, if I'm not mistaken. I think Brian Glenn was married. Now, here is Brian Glenn. He looked like an alcoholic to me. I'm going to just keep it 100 for you. And the thing that got me is that I want you to tell me what you think about Brian. Let me see what should I do with that? Her new beau. You may have saw this video, but I was looking for something. I found this video today on her. This is her new boo.
I don't think a lot. I think a lot.
That's him in drags.
I could tell you.
With the glasses talking. This is Brian.
I don't think a lot. I think a lot of people are up now. They're all hashtag I am up. Of course, come and check it out here. Starts on Saturday. I'm kicking these shoes off, but I may keep the pantyhose on. It does feel kind of good, actually.
He said he may keep the pantyhose on because they feel really good.
I'm not going to pee in them, I promise. Sit it back.
He said he's not going to pee in his panties. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, I heard that she fired one of her staff because one of her staff was a fella who cheated on his wife, and she says it hurts her Christian values. Really? Really? Maybe she didn't want the competition. Maybe he didn't want to sleep with her. That's why she really fired him. So this is her new beau, boo. Look at her new boo. Dressed like a woman, say he don't pee and he don't pee in his pantyhose.
I could tell you. I don't think a lot. I think a lot of people are up now. They're all hashtag I am up. Of course, come and check it out here. Starts on Saturday. I'm kicking these shoes off, but I may keep the pantyhose on. It does feel kind of good, actually. I'm not going to pee in them, I promise. Sit it back in the studio.
Yeah, that's her new boyfriend right there. Looking like it's right. He looking like Tootsie, old bag. Think about that. This fella, in every picture I saw him, he looked like he was drunk to me. Let's see if I still got any pictures of him. I might have took him. I had some images of him, but he looked like he drunk in every picture I see him on. Looked like he liked to get real, real drunk. Let me see if I can get a picture of him. Well, that's her kid giving him a nice kiss. He looked more drunk on this one, right? But that ain't the one I wanted to show you. Look at these I love the woman. Now they said they didn't have nothing going on at first, but that too was a lie. But this is a new man now. Now I don't know how long this is gonna last. I don't know how long this is gonna last because Marjorie Taylor Greene, she just be jumping around, boy. She be giving up that Tootsie Roll. Let me see your Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll. Yeah, she be getting that Tootsie Roll on. Then got the nerve to be trying to lecture somebody else. Heifer, you can't lecture nobody. Now, you remember when Marjorie Taylor Greene, because she said she wanted to Epstein. You know what my assessment now is after listening to her and going back and looking at some of her old statements? I don't think Marjorie Taylor Greene really give a damn about the victims. And I really don't think she really wanted the Epstein tape out because she didn't say anything. I wanted it out. But she didn't say anything, and Donald Trump and his crew, they fumbled up. Pam Bundy, all of them, They lied about it. But Marjorie Taylor Greene, I don't think she ever really wanted it to come out, because I found this and I had forgot about it. But she said if the names don't come out, she was going to read the names out. Here's her saying it, but she never did do it.
It's a scary thing to name names, but I will tell you, I'm not afraid to name names. And so if they want to give me a list.
She's a media whore. Her and Kamala Harris are what and what, if you ask me.
I will walk in that Capitol on the House floor and I'll say every damn name.
No, you won't. No, you won't. You won't do a damn thing. All you do is talk.
That abuse these women. I can do that for them. And I'd be proud to do it. Now, another thing.
She's always in front of the camera. Like now, she's praising Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi was a demon at first. She's praising the women on The View. She's apologizing to Dana Bash. But she's America first. These are the people that we were saying that was destroying the country. These are the media that you said you hate. Now, all of a sudden, you retire. You're getting all this. You made all this money. Nobody has did more trading in 5 years than Marjorie Taylor Greene. No one. It's not even close. I think she got like 500 and some trade deals. And then screaming America first. The only thing come first is you jump on any man who lets you. That's who came first, looking like a Shetland pony.
This is not about politics. And this is a boiling point in American history where the American people.
She says all the right things. You can't believe nothing coming out of these damn politicians' mouth.
Just like Roe just said, there's become two Americans.
And you know what? Marjorie Taylor Greene seemed like she was very supportive at first. But now, when I look back at it now, hindsight 2020, because I used to like Marjorie Taylor Greene, okay. But hindsight 2020, as a matter of fact, y'all might not know this, right? You remember when Kanye West and Nick Fuentes visited Donald Trump in Mar-a-Lago before he became president again? Kanye West had a domain for his campaign because he was running for office. And do you know that Marjorie Taylor Greene, according to all research, purchased the domain for Kanye West and she made money off of it? Yeah, she did it. Why would she do that if she supported Donald Trump so much? Why would you buy a domain for Kanye West? You don't think that's a little suspicious? Everything about her is fraudulent. You can't believe nothing coming out of her mouth because she'll say anything. And I do mean anything. As a matter of fact, Marjorie Taylor Greene is just like Kamala Harris, if you ask me. Now, she says the right thing sometimes, but she don't really mean it. That's her talking out of both sides of her damn neck.
Because there's the America for the rich and the powerful and the elite where they never face any struggles.
And I did hear where they said that George Bush is talking about he's going to take back over the Republican Party. Well, Donald Trump is doing damage to it right now, but nobody will ever get back on the Bush's bandwagon. You can take your low-energy brother, Jeb, and I don't know who calls himself Jeb. I don't give a damn if it's his initial. That's a dumb name to call yourself. It sounds like you, some kind of inbred. What's your name? My name is Jeb. My name is Jeb. I'm a low energy. With his ugly mammy who looks like George Washington. Yes, Barbara Bush looks like George Washington. Look at the picture. When I looked at the dollar bill, I said, isn't that Barbara Bush? Oh, that's George Washington. I'm sorry. Jeb. My name is Jeb. I never really trusted Pam Bundy for the simple reason Pam Bundy was always in bed with the Bushes and the Mitch McConnells. I don't trust them. I don't trust anybody who's chummy with the Bushes because I hate the Bushes. As Jesse Jackson said that time, stay out the bushes.
Problems and never experience what real America goes through. And then there's forgotten America that faces all the problems and deals with all the issues and never.
The old man said we need Sweet Pea. Who? Somebody got a birthday? Yeah, Sonya, she sold us well. Wait a minute. It's Sonya's birthday. I forgot all about that. Hold on a minute. That's what I remember. Isn't it Sonya's birthday today? Oh, I forgot all about that. Wait a minute. I forgot. Thank you, Obag. I just looked down and saw Obag said that. I had forgot all about that. It's Sonya's birthday. We got to get you a birthday. Happy birthday to you. Okay, yeah. Oh, my man Steak was texting me too. I didn't even get that. I got it. Clever just was saying she was going to tell me that. It's Clever's fault. We forgot because she just attacked the police officer. I told him about you attacked the police officer. I know. Clever was just telling me, okay, we got to bring in Sweet Pea. Miss, can we ask how old you are? Sonya Swan. Sonya is a dedicated. She passes our videos around all the time too. Sonya, I was told not to ask people how old you, but I'm gonna ask. You don't have to tell us, because Club always tell me not to ask the women, but I asked anyway. So you don't have to tell us, but we gotta play Sweet Pea. Let me get Marjorie Taylor Greene off here because we gotta wish Sonya a happy birthday here. Happy birthday to ya. I'm gonna get Clever to sing a solo. You gonna sing a solo, Clever? Huh? Why you looking like that? Clever, you gonna sing a solo? Clever? She's right here. You're not gonna talk. I'm gonna put this camera on you. All right, we're gonna do Sweet Pea then. Let me get Sweet Pea. Your face is greasy. What you say? Oh, okay. Here it is.
Happy birthday, Sweet Pea. Happy birthday, Sweet Pea. Happy birthday to you. May a good Lord bless you. May a good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. Happy birthday, Sweet Pea. Don't worry about nothing. It get better, trust me. Happy birthday, Sweet Pea. I love you, Sweet Pea.
Do you see this thing over here? Actually, let me just Clever actually made that. This is Clever's granddaughter's room I'm in. And she made that actually from scratch. She's very, very handy with the hands. Very handy with the hand. Okay. Well, happy birthday, Miss Sonya. God bless you. I hope you have many, many, many more. The old lady time said Pam Bunyan was a lawyer at Pfizer, or was she? Interesting. I did not know that little detail there. Well, happy birthday. I hope you have many, 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 many more, Miss Sonya. Let me. I want to bring in Michelle, aka Big Mike. Watch this right here. This is Michelle Obama. This one miserable woman. Oh, she's miserable. Michelle was talking. You know what? I'm gonna put up the. I don't like to play Bill Maher, but Bill Maher was saying he had a quote from Michelle. Let me go get it. Hold on a minute. I don't really like to play him because I don't really care for him. I know some of you conservatives care for him. He's right sometimes. Let me see here. What the hell is going on here? Okay, wait a minute. Let me get Michelle here. Michelle Clientele. Obama. I think she's taking those Ozempics though, man. Oh, wait a minute. That's the video I wanted to show you. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is one of the videos with Michelle I wanted to show you. She's got a photo shoot or something, but she's looking awfully manly now, man. Well, I know that's not saying much. I don't know, man. It looks like some Ozempics to me. Let me let you see it right quick. This is one of the videos, but that ain't the one with Bill Maher, but I want to show you this one, though. I don't know if did y'all see this clip yet? This is Michelle Obama. This ain't natural weight loss, but look how much weight she done lost. And her face look kind of sunk in. And she's always angry about something. But this is the Ozempics look. Look how she's standing and stuff. Yeah, she took something. See, there was always something like she was eating she's like the menu for the food. Why is she doing a photo shoot in there? Is this some specific for some jeans or something? Yeah, Michelle. Well, that's your first lady there. Your former first lady. Now, you remember this clip right here?
To white people. Our hair comes out of our head naturally in a curly pattern. So
why is she even talking about this? It's so stupid.
when we're straightening it to follow your beauty standards,
that's a lie right there. No blacks are straightening their hair to pretend to a white beauty standard. That don't even make any damn sense right here. And this Dana Ross' daughter, whatever her name is, Tracy, whatever, she acting like she going along with it.
We are trapped by the straightness. That's why so many of us can't swim.
That ain't the reason you can't swim, Heifer. The hell you tell me? I can swim. I don't know where you get. You speak for yourself.
And we run away from the water. People won't go to the gym.
She said people don't go to the gym. It's just pure stupidity. And the dumb audience laughing.
Trying to keep our hair straight for y'all.
So she said black women who keeping their hair straight, it's because of the white woman. That don't even make any damn sense.
It is exhausting and it's so expensive.
First of all, her hair is kind of straight. Because if I'm not mistaken, her father is white, right? This Donna Ross's daughter. So I don't know what she's talking about. Her hair is kind of straight. I mean, it looks kind of kinky, but her hair is a little straighter.
Expensive and it takes up so much time.
Why is your hair straight right now then? Did you care about what they think?
Braids are for y'all so we can work harder and focus on the work. So why do we need an act, an act of law to tell white folks to get out of our hair? Don't tell me how to wear my hair.
This is an ignorant woman. She truly is ignorant. I don't know how nobody can admire Big Mike. I really don't. She says the dumbest thing, but that ain't the clip I wanted to show you. Oh, let me see. This ain't the one either. It's one with Bill Maher. Let me see this Bill Maher. It ain't popping up. He was saying something about her being angry. And she is angry all the damn time. I'm putting a man. I started to say that one. But they said the reason she gonna run for office because y'all not ready for her. I want you to run. Please run. I really do. I really do. Where's that Bill Maher when he said of her? think he said either she was angry. Oh man, hold on a minute. Let's see if I can pull it up. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Finally. If everybody want to know why I wear my glasses inside, because a couple people was asking, it's because I'm blind. Somebody asked, are you blind? Yeah. I'm blind just like your mama. Oh, I forgot I was going to show this one. So here we go again.
Michelle Obama, she has a book out, a coffee table book. Yeah. What?
No, I like her.
She always writing books. I wonder if she really writing the books as a ghostwriter or something.
I mean, she said no, though. She said she.
Well, that's what I wanted. I
she
mean,
said she think the country was ready for her.
Well, that's.
You hear that? Michelle Obama said the reason she's not running is because she don't believe a country is ready for a female. That's not the reason you're not running, though.
What we have to talk about. I mean, her statement, I was rather shocked by it.
Yeah.
She said, as we saw in the past election, sadly, we ain't ready.
He made sure he said, we ain't ready. Like she said, that's why I'm not doing, like I'm not, don't even look at me about run. She keep thinking somebody gonna beg her to run. Girl, nobody even like you.
Okay, to me, this is logical fallacy 101. Just because we weren't ready or didn't like the candidates, Hillary and Kamala.
She said you're not ready for a woman. Well, I'm gonna put that in parentheses, woman in parentheses.
Yeah. Doesn't mean we're not ready for a woman. Maybe. That's why I'm like, don't even look at me about running because you are all lying. You're not.
See, she wants somebody to beg her.
Ready for a woman. You are not. So don't waste my time. We've got a lot of growing up to do.
We got a lot of growing up to do because we don't want somebody else like your queer husband being in office again with a fake birth certificate, fake family, and every damn thing else. These people are a trip. She's a narcissist too, man. She truly is a narcissist. We ain't ready for her. we put up with you long enough, damn it. Damn, go away. Please go away. Now we not ready. Y'all not ready for me. We wasn't ready for you the first damn time. What is you talking about? We ain't ready for you. Damn sure ain't ready for you. My man Mark Andrews just hit us up for a sponsorship. God bless you there, brother Mark. Is Mark still in there? He went to sleep because I know Mark had to go. He got to get there. Got to get up early because he got to work to make sure he helped pay for all these illegals and the welfare recipients. But Michelle Obama is so damn bitter. Now, I did have one more Michelle. I forgot the other one, what it was of Michelle Obama. What is that? Michelle. Oh, yeah, this is the one where she was praising Harvey Weinstein. You remember that?
Weinstein for organizing this amazing day. Harvey. This is possible because of Harvey. He is a...
Notice that the people are always hanging around some pervert, but then acting like they against perverts. Golly, boy, I tell you the truth. That Michelle praising Harvey now. Now, don't worry because didn't Candace Owens go interview Harvey and was acting like he didn't really do anything wrong? Harvey, I'm gonna tell you something. Harvey Weinstein, P. Diddy, and who else is that? Harvey Weinstein, P. Diddy. Who is the latest one? And Jeffrey Epstein. Do you know what all of them got in common? Because I was reading something, and some woman who filed a lawsuit on Jeffrey Epstein kind of said the same thing about Harvey Weinstein, another lady, and somebody said the same thing about P. Diddy. Remember when we was playing a video about P. Diddy? Diddy got an itty bitty. They say that Jeffrey Epstein's penis is deformed. They said that P. Diddy's is like a Tootsie Roll, and they said Harvey Weinstein's private is strange looking too. So maybe the reason that they're such perverts is because there's something messed up about the private parts or something. I don't know. I'm just going by what I read. I see the story, I report it. I'm a messenger, don't get mad at me. They said, but all of them are deformed down there. That's what they said. I didn't say it, they said it. I almost threw up just telling me that. I said, that's too much information. Now, there's been a lot of people who's been praising Adolf Hitler. You know, Kanye West did a tribute to Adolf Hitler. Name of the song was Hi Hitler. And dumbasses was singing the damn song. And they said Nick Fuentes has an infatuation with Adolf Hitler too. He praises him in some way. Do you know Adolf Hitler literally went insane? Now, I don't know if it was some of the drugs he was on. I don't know if it was because that a couple of people tried to assassinate him, but he had lost his damn mind. Some people say they think he may have Parkinson because, you know, remember though, he was always shaking. Y'all remember that? That Adolf Hitler was always doing this. Look at this. Watch how you hide that hand. Look at that. See that hand back there shaking? Because there's something wrong with him. Sonya said she believed he already had syphilis. I wouldn't put it past him. I heard he was a booty bandit too. That's what I heard. There, the grapevine. Now, some people get mad if you talk about Adolf Hitler, believe it or not. Jackasses. Here's Adolf Hitler rocking back and forth at the Olympics. Look at that. Who in the hell would be praising him? Yeah, I heard that too. Eyes to see. I heard he had one testicle too. Adolf Hitler did. Yeah, Bobby Henderson said it was meth. I heard he was on that meth too. But jackasses are praising him because they quote, they say he didn't really kill 6 million Jews. Well, let's just say he killed 100,000. Why would you want to praise him? I just don't get this whole mindset. And people be scared to say something. I don't understand being scared of somebody talking on the internet. I don't get that. But Hitler was, he had went insane. He really did. Maybe the Lord took his brain because the Lord would do that to you if you're really, really evil. They'll take your brain. Can we get Marjorie Taylor Greene back in there to like do us some research on that? Because she's good at doing research. I think Marjorie Taylor Greene would have did Harvey Weinstein and P. Diddy. She's doing everybody else. I'm just saying. I mean, she says she don't discriminate. I wonder what her husband think right now. Because you know that's kind of embarrassing that your wife is just taking the pipe from whoever. And then she got 3 kids too. You don't think that's embarrassing to your kids, Marjorie Taylor Greene? Then you took the money. Don't tell me how you for America first, then you take the money. And why didn't Thomas Massey, come to think about it, why didn't he bring out the Epstein file while Joe Biden was in there? He was asked this and he wouldn't even answer the question. Gave some cockamamie bulls. They grandstand, you ask me, all of them. Including Pam Bundy and Cash Patel. And then Donald Trump had egg on his face because he went to bat for Pam Bundy. You got something you want to tell me about? Melania, you may need to check the president on him and old Pam Bundy because it's starting to look a little suspicious. Because you got way too defensive behind us saying something about Pam Bundy. He didn't want to talk about your little old sweet thing. I think Chaka Khan had a song It's called Sweet Thing, Mr. President. I mean, what's that Chaka Khan song? Oh, I can't play it because they're going to get mad if I play the song anyway. But it was Sweet Thing. I think Anita Baker had one too. As a matter of fact, there's a phrase in Sweet Love by Anita Baker. In that song by Anita Baker, Sweet Love, notice she said at the end of that song, she says about that, she said, don't nobody know how sweet it is. Huh? How sweet it is. Maybe Marjorie Taylor Greene got some of that sweet loving from somebody. And maybe President Trump is sticking with Pam Bundy because she gave him some of that sweet love. How sweet it is. Huh? She done hooked that boy up or something because I ain't never seen him get that upset. I mean, he was just really, really upset because we was talking about old Pammy boy. He didn't like that right there. So he don't want our support no more. He called us ignorant or something. I still report your stuff fair, even though I never seen you the same after you did that right there, because I never seen you that upset with the left before. No, sorry, Bob. I don't know if Susie Wiles is giving you bad information, but if you'd asked me, I said, man, you better make sure that damn file come out. Don't give me no lies. And then you see, some people got mad because I did a video saying at least Nicki Minaj is speaking up against for the Christians in Nigeria. They say, oh, I don't like her music. I didn't ask you about her music. I said at least she had the gall to say something about the Christians being persecuted. I don't hear these your favorite influencers who always talking about they're Christians. I don't hear them talking about the Christians in Nigeria, but they always talking about how big a Christian they are. But they don't say, I ain't seen not one video from them talking about, at least Nicki Minaj said that. These same people, they said Nicki Minaj lost 100,000 followers because she went and the Trump administration was saying that they're working with her to bring attention to the persecution of the Christians in Nigeria. Now, when Megan Thee Stallion was twerking for Hillary, the damn left didn't have a problem with that. Matter of fact, wait a minute. Remember that twerking she was doing, Megan Thee Stallion? And the left was praising her. Megan Thee Stallion, she's going to vote for Hillary Clinton. I mean, I'm sorry, Kamala Harris. It was Kamala. I think it was Kamala. But they didn't say anything when old Megan Thee Stallion was out here twerking for Kamala Harris. They told you how beautiful it was. She was out here twerking. Yeah, remember this right here? See, this is okay. At least Nicki Minaj didn't start twerking in the White House and stuff. All Nicki Minaj went out and said, I want to thank the president. Matter of fact, let me get that clip. Let me see. Oh, that's really, really class, right? Let me see. Now, Nicki Minaj, all she came out with is a statement. Whether you like her or not, she actually said the right thing. Nicki Minaj, I'm gonna see if I can pull it up right quick. And they said, I don't like her music. She's a whore. Well, at least she's right about the Christians being persecuted. And it's funny that y'all got something to say about her, but y'all didn't have a damn thing to say about freaking Megan Thee Stallion out here twerking. Is this one? Let me see if this is the right one. Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, here she is. I ain't gonna play the whole thing, but now when she got ready to speak for the persecuted Christians in Nigeria, she wasn't twerking. She just came out and made a statement. See, that's what they should do. She didn't start twerking and stuff trying to get y'all to come see because she's twerking her butt. Let me see if I can pull it up here. And they got mad because I did a video. I don't want to see nothing about Nicki Minaj. I don't give a damn what you want to see. Steak said if Nicki played her cards right, I would have her baby for her. You mean she would have the baby for you, don't you? So here's Nicki at the press conference, and they losing their mind. The left calling her sellouts and everything.
Hello, everyone. I must say I am very nervous, so please, well, thank you, Ambassador Waltz, for this invitation. It is an honor to stand on this stage with you and the other distinguished speakers here today to shine a spotlight on the deadly threat faced by thousands of Christians in Nigeria. I would like to thank President Trump for prioritizing this issue and for his leadership on the global stage in calling for urgent action to defend Christians in Nigeria, to combat extremism, and to bring a stop to violence against those who simply want to exercise their natural right to.
Stop right there. Now, isn't this funny though? So Nicki Minaj is speaking up for the Christians in Nigeria, but your favorite YouTubers who always tell me how much they are Christians ain't said nothing about it. Megan Thee Stallion was twerking for Kamala Harris. All these other buffoons and clowns, Jay-Z, Beyonce, was out there for Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton. Ain't nobody said a damn word. All these black-owned so-called Negroes makes me sick with this. Especially people like D.L. Hughley. Your daughter was getting molested by your friend. You ain't even running your mouth then. Now you got the nerve to be running your mouth, got the nerve calling somebody Uncle Tom, nigga, please. Child, please. Don't even try that with me. That don't work with me. Because I know you coon and Negroes will tap dance for any Democrat who come. Your pastor invite them to the church, get you to tap dance like Sammy Davis Jr. or somebody. Then you got the nerve. Y'all upset with her, and she's saying that I want to bring awareness to the Christians being persecuted. And some of the conservatives said, I don't want to hear nothing about it. I don't give a damn what you want to hear. I brought this story up before Donald Trump or Nicki Minaj brought it up, probably about a month ago. Nobody even wanted to hear it then. I said, look at this. All these YouTubers who always say, I'm a Christian, I'm a Catholic, I'm a this, I'm a that. But you didn't say a mumbling word. But you're talking about either the Palestinians or the Israel. Israel or the Palestinians. You got Candace Owens, Nick Fuentes, and Tucker Carlson, Palestinians. You got what's his name? Mark Levine and Ben Shapiro, and this crowd over here is Israel, Israel, Israel. All of them say they Christians. I don't hear y'all talking about the damn Christians then. Hell is you talking about? I don't give a damn about no Palestinian or what's going on in Israel. I don't care about none of that. I care about the Christians first. How about that? We got any leftover pity, I'll throw you some then, but I'm concerned about my fellow Christians because I plan on spending eternity in heaven with Christians. But they upset Nicki Minaj, who you said not even a Christian, but she's bringing attention to the persecuted Christians, but the so-called Christians are talking about the Jews and the freaking Palestinians. It's amazing to me. I just find it laughable when you tell me how much of a Christian you are, but you ain't never defended Christians. You always defending something else. This is worse than Barack Obama. When he was, quote, the president, all these Negroes was telling you how much of a Christian he was. The guilty whites was telling you how much of a Christian he was. But he never defended the Christians. Can't make this up. So let me see if I got you right. By the way, the Lord in the Bible used secular kings many times. So you're telling me that it ain't a good thing that Nicki Minaj is bringing some attention to the Christians being persecuted. Are you telling me that? But when the other ones talk about Adolf Hitler being good, Joseph Stalin being good, when they tell you how the Palestinians are suffering, when they tell you how Israel is suffering, but they want to talk about over 100,000 damn Christians have been slaughtered in Nigeria since 2009. They done burnt down so many churches and they ain't even funny. Kidnap and enslave little girls and women, and not a mumbling word from you great sinks. But Nicki Minaj is the problem. Right, I got you. I got you. It's crazy. You just can't make this stuff up. See, when you can't be big enough to just admit, like when I criticized Marjorie Taylor Greene, I said she was right about Epstein, though. I criticized Tucker Carlson. I said he was wrong about. Matter of fact, Tucker Carlson was trying to get Hunter Biden to get his son in Georgetown. Ain't now conservative ever said anything to Tucker Carlson about that. As a matter of fact, they never said anything to Tucker Carlson about his text messages dogging the hell out of what Donald. I hate Donald Trump. You hate him with a passion? I saw you at Mar-a-Lago kissing up to him. I don't understand these people. I really don't. I'm getting why I don't understand people. Because when somebody does the right thing, they don't want you to say anything about it. But when somebody does the wrong thing, if they like them, they don't mind you talking about them. I don't get what you want to be when you grow up. Your job is just to report the fact. If it makes Donald Trump look wrong bad for reporting the facts, so be it. If it make one of your favorite YouTubers look bad, so be it. We already make the Democrats make themselves look bad. You ain't got to really go nuts. You don't got to make up stuff on the Democrats because they give you plenty of ammo. But I found this fascinating. I went and looked online. It says Nicki Minaj lost 100,000 subscribers because she supported Donald Trump. I went and looked at my Facebook. They wouldn't even pass it around because it's Nicki Minaj. But if it had been somebody else, they'd have passed it around. I say, you people are pathetic. So you don't want to help the Christians. You Christians don't want to help the Christians. You don't want to pray for the Christians because Apostle Paul was going from town to town recruiting Christians and promoting Christianity. But they said, we don't want to do that now. We can't do that. I just found the whole thing. And the Negroes who didn't have a problem with Megan Thee Stallion out here twerking for Kamala, Jay-Z and Beyonce campaigning for Hillary, D.L. Hughley and the rest of these clowns was promoting Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Joe Biden would have put a whip on you niggas' backs back, and he'll have y'all back in chain. Y'all supporting a man who wanted y'all segregated. That's how stupid y'all are. And this is the thing before I let you go. And I'm going to keep bringing this up. Remind all your liberal friends during Thanksgiving, when they keep talking about somebody is selling out, do you not know, and I like to keep bringing this story up, that Barack Obama, Hillary, and Joe Biden was eulogizing the Klan member by the name of Robert Byrd. And you got the nerve to tell me about a sellout? I mean, are you serious? Well, I don't get off in there because it's all about emotions with these people. Because some reason, like the blacks who want to be they can't send it to their family because they give a damn what their family says, so they're not going to tell you the truth. Guilty whites try to pretend like they're not racist, especially these liberals. Oh, there's some racist conservatives too. But the liberals try to act like they're not racist, like we so concerned about the little coloreds. They don't know who their fathers are. We don't care if they act up in school because they wasn't raised right. And do you know that white liberal women will always be talking like a liberal, but they be living like a conservative? They be married telling you not to be married. They kids be in private schools telling you to put your kids in a public school. They'll be actually living in a gated community trying to ship the illegals to your damn community. Hypocrites is what they are. Unbelievable. Didn't think you're going to bully me around not to talk about. I'm talking about whatever the hell I want to talk about. And just please leave your comments if you don't want me talking about it, because whenever you say not to talk about it, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to have to talk about it. If you tell me not to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it. Just please leave your comments if you want me to do it, because I will do it, damn it. I will do it. Oh, I forgot. Let's see. Okay. I thought I had missed something, but I didn't miss anything. Well, good night. We came on a little bit late. Emergency had came up after I set it up, and I didn't want to click off of it. But I was able to. I said I was gonna get back on the live before I go on. So I'm just saying. I hope I ain't saying anything to make you too mad at me. Because sometimes people like they'll get mad at me, and then they won't. I won't see them for a while, and then they come back and says, "Well, I ain't seen you in a while." Then some of them have to admit, "Well, you made me mad when you said that." Now, if you're a woman, I'll just say, "Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way." If you're a man, I'm gonna say, "You must be able to sit down and teach you." Because even if you feel that way, don't tell another man that. Here, don't ever tell another man that. Ever. Trying to help you out. That's my duty, is to help you out. I try to do my part. Try to do my part. Well, good night, Common Sense Nation. We are going to do us a spiritual broadcast tomorrow. So I'm not for sure if we're going to do it at 6 or we may do it a little bit earlier. I don't really know. I'll have to let you know on tomorrow. But God bless you is our prayer.